As someone who's been playing video games for a very long time, I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd be sitting down, spending quality time, playing a video game that has me delivering pizza. Yet, here I am. And to tell you the truth, it's kind of fun. In its own weird, twisted way, I guess. The whole premise is pretty straightforward. Rockstar introduced 3 new pizzeria restaurants in Los Santos. You're able to deliver 5 pizzas at each restaurant, and there's a 48-minute cooldown after you deliver the 5 pizzas for each of the restaurants. But the big question on everyone's mind is most likely, how much money can I make? Well, before I dive into the particulars, let me just reiterate that I am pleasantly surprised with this whole pizza delivery bit. The premise is pretty familiar to the taxi cab work, but for me, delivering pizzas is far more enjoyable than the taxi cab. For several reasons, which I'll get to later, but the biggest kick for me is watching the cutscene of your character delivering pizza, and then flashing a little grin while giving the head nod. I swear, this cracks me up every time I see it. It's hilarious. Okay, on to the money. The payouts you'll be getting from the deliveries come from 3 sources only: bonus money, tips, and a flat fee. For the bonus, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is deliver the 5 pizzas before they get cold. Very reasonable request. Nobody likes getting cold pizza, and Rockstar realizes this, so they've added a heat bar located in the lower right of the screen. All you need to do is deliver the 5 pizzas before the bar times out. As it gets close to the end, the bar will turn red, but don't worry. Unless you get completely lost or end up crashing over and over and over and over again, you're going to get the bonus. And how much is it? Well, it is and always will be $10,000, so you definitely want to make sure you deliver the pizzas while they're still hot, because this turns out to be a big portion of your payout. Alright, now for the tips. This one is not so cut and dry. Similar to the taxi cab work, you'll be getting tips based on how quickly you deliver each pizza. The biggest influence on tips comes down to 2 things: the distance between deliveries and how quick you can ride this little scooter. Unfortunately, you can't change the distance between deliveries, it's luck of the draw, but you can change or modify the scooter after you purchase it, which I would recommend. If you're starting out for the first time, you'll be getting the unmodified, underperforming, and underwhelming version of the scooter. But don't despair. After you deliver your first 5 pizzas, you'll unlock the trade price for the vehicle, at which point you'll want to head to the nearest custom shop to modify. Spoiler alert though, don't expect a huge jump in performance. You're basically just putting running shoes on a turtle. But every little bit counts, I guess. Okay, so I'm putting up an example of tips I received from completing 4 pizza runs. Because there's 5 deliveries, you'll be getting 5 tips. Don't expect to be getting a ton here. As you can see, the most I received was $500 and the least was around $250, which, by the way, was due to an interesting quirk I noticed while performing these deliveries. I'll discuss this as well at the end. Alright, so now that we know how much we get from the bonus and the tips, this leaves the flat fee. For each delivery, you'll be guaranteed a flat fee of $10,000. Regardless if you've delivered the pizzas hot or received absolutely no tips, you'll always walk away with 10 grand. Okay, so to put this all together, I'm again putting up an example of 5 completed deliveries with the payouts. As you can see, the bonus and the flat fee make up the majority, but the tips are a nice little perk. All in all, you can expect an average of $22,000 for each set of 5 deliveries. And you can easily complete these for each of these 3 restaurants in the 48 minutes, which means you can earn roughly $66,000 every in-game day, or 48 minutes. Not too bad. Alright, I want to touch on why I think these missions are so fun and enjoyable. The biggest reason, at least for me, I already mentioned. The cutscene of your character delivering pizzas is worth the price of admission, at least for me. The second reason is that these are definitely more fun and relaxing than driving a taxi. Anyone who knows, driving on any road in GTA these days is hell. But driving a slower scooter is way more enjoyable. You can easily swerve in and around all the kamikaze drivers out there, and you're not going blazing fast, like, say, on a modified Hakuchu. It's definitely going to be way more enjoyable and way more relaxing. The last thing is the money. It's not going to be taking the place of Kaio, but compared to the time to money payouts in the recent bottom dollar business, this is the proverbial windfall. But even with all the benefits, there's still some weird little quirks with all these deliveries. The first biggest quirk is the duplication effect. I'm sure Rockstar's going to patch this quickly, but on both PC and PS5, if you drive your pizza scooter to a restaurant to kick off a delivery, once you start, you'll notice a duplicate scooter sitting beside you. I also tried getting off, sending my scooter to storage, which it didn't disappear, and then calling for it again. The result? Yeah, a duplicate scooter. Like I said, for obvious reasons, I'm assuming Rockstar is going to be patching this real soon. The second biggest quirk I found when making these deliveries, and also costing me a good tip in the process, is that if you get off your scooter and you're not real close to the waypoint, or the door in which you need to deliver, the waypoint and the highlighted destination point will just disappear. As you can see here, I got close, but not close enough to the target location and then got off my scooter. I'm running around here trying to find the highlighted door, but I get nothing. It took me a bit to realize that you need to be really close to the door before it highlights. Otherwise, you'll get off and not know where to go. This was kind of a pain. Alright, so that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on the new pizza deliveries? You think they're kind of fun? Well, perhaps not worth it, and you'll be doing other things. If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be the one. Maestro!